nagawa yung 11 sessions na yon. It's because for me, kailangan kasi talaga minsan 'di ba na release ka sa focus or parang minsan mawawala ka na parang bakit ko nga ba ginagawa itong mga bagay na to. So ayun, syempre babalik at babalik ka sa why mo. And kapag I believe na pag bumalik ka sa why mo, mas makahugot ka ng mas malalim.
At dito nagsimula ang journey ko sa panonood ng Hope and Positivity series ni Momma Nurture. Iba't ibang kwento ng buhay at aral ang napulot ko sa bawat episode na napapanood ko. Hindi lang isipan ko ang nabusog, pati na rin naalagaan ang aking pagkatao. Mas lalo kong na-realize na dapat kong alagaan ang aking sarili, pati na rin ang mga mahal ko sa buhay. Mas na-inspire akong ituloy si Mommy Speaks at gumawa pa ng maraming contents na makaka-inspire sa ibang tao, sa ibang mommies at sa ibang kababaihan. Malaki ang naging parte ng mga series na ito hindi lang sa pagiging content creator ko, pati na rin sa pagiging mommy ko, pagiging asawa, kaibigan, at kapatid. Kaya naman, pagdating sa mga baby products, isa lang talaga ang trusted brand ko ever since. Ito ay ang Johnson & Johnson's. Thank you so much Johnson & Johnson's for continuously supporting us in nurturing our kids. Thank you Mommy Therese of Momma Nurtures. Continue inspiring us.
I'll see you tomorrow. Again, from one mom to another, nurture yourself first because nurturing starts with you. Bye, Mom. Hello, hello! Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, mommies. Di ko alam kung nasan kayo, but welcome to the Hope and Positivity series, and we are on episode 21. Wow! Grabe. And of course, it's a Sunday once again, so I'm so happy to be ending this week with all of you, mommies, sa mga bagong viewers natin, and of course, sa regular viewers natin. I'm so thankful na you made time again, and I'm so blessed na nakita ko yung mga comments nyo. And okay, yeah, this is Therese, aka Momma Nurtures, yung host natin for the series. And I aim to bring back authenticity to your social media feeds, one episode at a time. Oh, di ba? May bago na akong punchline. So anyway, of course, bago tayo magsimula, shoutout muna tayo, di ba? Kita ko si Mommy Janet sa, ano to, 9:31, 2:31, syempre, Philippine time tayo. So, sabi niya, thanks, Doc. Pero, I think may emoji yan eh. Pero, laging si Mommy Janet, ano yan, nauna yan mag-comment bago pa ako maka-log in sa, sa studio. O, nasa studio, diba? Si Mama Josa. Hi, Mama Josa. Of course, ayan no, mga waiting daw. Magpapatulog muna ng chikiting. Sana tulog na, Mami, para makapag-focus ka sa session natin today. And of course, Mommy Cherry. Hello, Mommy. Kamusta si Nata? I hope you're all doing well. Umuulan ba dyan ngayon? I hope not. Hello, Mommy Joanna, all the way from Batangas. Hello, hello, Mommy. Ano ba ito? Oh, ayan na. Yes. Oh, ayan na. Don't forget to sign up sa raffle because yung guest natin today, isang generous na, napaka-generous na naman niya. So, feeling ko ako yung nananalo eh, no? Kapag nagbibigay yung mga guests natin. Kahit na hindi sa akin napupunta, pero sobrang saya ko lang na syempre pinagkakatiwalaan nila yung platform ko to share their inspiring stories and ayun nga, mag-ano pa, go out of their way and share their blessings with us, with you, syempre, sa inyong mga viewers. Kahapon hindi pa ako nakapili pero nakapili na ako, hindi ko pa siya na message. Mama Josa, na-ship na pala ni Mommy Means yung iyong yung iyong yung price mo nung Friday. So, when you post it, please tag, of course, Kin Mommy PH, Mommy Means, and me, and yan. Sino pa? Of course, Mommy Jasmine. Hello, hello. It's so nice to see you here. I hope hindi ka busy. Ayan. Of course, si Mommy Arlene. Hello, Mommy Arlene. Oh, ayan. Ayan. Wow. Siyempre, dito si Mama, di ba? Kilig na naman ni. Hi, Ma. Avid, yan ang number one fan ko. Ayan. Hello, Mami Maan. Thank you for being here. Wow, si Mami Maan, busy yan pag Sundays, pero nandito siya today. Oh. Thank you, Mami Maan. Hello, Mami Lex. Welcome back. Grabe, si Mami Lex, si Mami Arlene, yan, mga bago natin, viewers yan. And I'm so happy to see them today. Ayan. Sa place namin dito sa Tarlac, araw-araw na. O yan, taga Tarlac nga pala si Mami Shari. And yes, of course, hello Mami Donna, kamusta naman kung nasaan ka? Stay safe, stay dry, and of course, huwag tayo masyadong maglalabas, diba? And if you are going, kailangan talaga lumabas, wear your mga PPE, kailangan ba yun? PPE or ano? Basta be protected, diba? Hindi ka late. Don't worry, Mami Donna. So, anyway, ayan na. I-recap ko lang din yung yesterday, no? Alam mo, sabi sa akin ni Mami Lorenta, kasi nag-team replay siya, diba? Sabi niya, feeling niya, isa na ako sa audience kasi nakikinig na lang ako dun sa guest natin yesterday. Kasi grabe, sobrang wisdom filled yung sharing ni Mommy Shereen yesterday, no? Sobrang sabi ko nga wala na, tapos na yung series natin, na-recap niya na yung buong Hope and Positivity series. Pero I hope na i-share niyo yun, syempre. And of course, ito rin, if you're blessed, if you're inspired, please do share this to your family, to your friends who would need to hear what we're going to discuss for today's episode, and yung mga previous ones. As I always say,
It's you can find it in my YouTube channel, the playlist under Hope and Positivity series. Ayan. So, ayan, Bacoor, Cavite nga pala si Mommy Donna. Ayan. Newbie, yes, Mommy Arlene. So, syempre, hindi ko na palatagalan kasi excited na rin ako kung sino yung guest natin today eh. As in, kilig rin ako kasi nag-guest siya, 'di ba? Alam ko busy yung guest natin today pero also first time niya rin gagawin to. So happy ako sa mga guests ko na they're doing this for the first time pero hindi halata na akala nyo na maraming beses na nagawa ito. So anyway, yung guest ko today, very siya, very close siya sa amin. I mean, kami, feeling close kami sa kanya, syempre, kasi she is the pediatrician of our baby Caleb. Baby pa ba si Caleb? Hindi na yata, 19 months na. Pero, Tita Doc is in the house. Mami Doc, nakilala mo ba si Tita Doc? Hindi ko pa pinapakilala pero oo, siya kasi yung tawag ko sa kanya, 'di ba, Tita Doc? Kasi most of her patients. So actually dapat yung patients niya ang may tawag sa kanya Tita Doc. Napapatawag lang din yung parents na Tita Doc sa kanya. So ayun nga, she's the pediatrician of Caleb and actually most of yung mga awesome kids yung tinatawag namin sa community. Siya yung pediatrician. So, syempre, nung naging, first time mommy ako, tapos andito sa Doha, nag-ask around ako, sabi ko, saan ba kami pwedeng pumunta na maging pedya ni Caleb dito. Syempre, wala kami masyadong alam sa pedya dahil nga first baby. Ganyan. Tapos yun, nakakatuwa kasi most of their answers na led to our guest. So, hindi ko na patatagalan kasi excited din ako. Apart from her being a pediatrician, nakita ko ang gaganda ng artworks niya. As in, kita ko yung watercolor paintings niya, ganyan. So, dun, excited din ako. Syempre, if you have also questions on how to take care of your babies or your toddlers in the new normal, send them in now kasi nga, ito yung perfect time dahil kasama natin si Dr. Mary Grace live, diba? And kung meron din kayong questions regarding sa watercolor painting, I'm sure masashare niya sa inyo yung journey niya rin and yung mga natutunan niya. So, hindi ko na patatagal. Hello, Dr. Mary Grace!
Hi!
Oh,
Kinakabahan ako, grabe.
Huwag ka kabahan.
Oh, yan. Okay. Yes,
Ayan.
yes. Hi! Hi, mommies!
Yes, see,
Yeah.
welcome ka nila. Oh. Tita Doc is in the
diba?
house. Ayan. Tapos, ayan. Mami, ayan. Akala nila late na sila. Hindi pa kayo late. Don't worry.
Kaka-start lang.
Yeah, kaka-start lang. So, Doc, thank you so much for for saying yes and super kilig ako. And sana, mag-enjoy ka today. I'm sure mag-enjoy ka.
Yes. I know I will.
Anyway, Doc, can you please introduce yourself?
Yeah. I'm Doc Gay. Yun ang kilala nila sa akin, but my full name is Mary Grace. And my handle kasi sa IG, I have two. So one is a personal IG account, but I usually active ako sa artistic account ko sa Artbytitadoc. So alam niyo na ba't naging Tita Doc kasi I'm a pediatrician. I've been a pediatrician for I think almost 12 years na rin. Yan. Tapos I've been here in Doha for 5 years. 5 years, more than 5 years, gano'n. So kaya Tita Doc kasi lahat ng pasyente ko Tita Doc ang tawag sa akin, even the parents, Tita Doc na rin ako. Ganon. So yun, yeah, I'm married but we don't have kids yet. We're claiming we'll be having one, pero it's okay. I get to see kids every day, so we love kids. So okay lang yun, yeah. So yeah, my husband is here with me then. So he works also in, he's not, non-showbiz siya, so hindi siya doktor. Wala siya sa medical field. So ang tawag ko sa kanya, non-showbiz siya.
Non-showbiz, I love that.
Yes. Kaya ganon. So, he's currently watching. Hi, Boo. Yan. Sabi niya, wala ka pa. Say ko, wait lang. Kasi nag-introduce pa yung speaker. yung host. Yun lang. Yan. Yes.
Anong name ni hubby, Doc?
Si Louie Morelos. Yan.
Hello po,
Oo.
sir. Thank you for
Ayan.
for supporting.
Supportive no?
Oo,
Yan.
supportive. Nasabi na sa akin
Oo.
ni Doc yung mga paalala niyo kanina bago kami mag-start. Yan. At
Ayan.
sabi
Yes.
ni Mama, sabi niya, "Hi, Tita
Ah.
Doc." Oh, 'di
Ay,
ba?
oo nga. Nagkita pa
'Di
kami.
ba
Hi, tita!
nagkita nga kayo eh. Nakakatuwa lang.
Ah.
So,
Oo.
ayan, 12
Mas,
years na pala.
yes. Pero
Mm.
parang, yeah, magano na rin. Graduated sa residency 2008 sa PCMC. Yan, mga PCMC ko batchmates kung nanonood. Kasi
Hmm.
pinost nila yung picture ko sa group namin. So, hindi ko alam kung manonood sila.
Ay, talaga? Hopefully they
Yeah.
can watch. If not naman, there's
Yes.
still replay, so they can still watch it again. Ay, ayan
Yes.
no. Ay, Doc, sabi, good morning everyone. Yes.
Wow! Sumagot! Akalain mo yun?
Diba? Ayan naman pala eh. Yan yung side ni Doc na hindi ko nakikita, yung kilig tawa niya.
Yes. Nakakagulat. Joke lang. Yun.
Yes, sabi ni Mommy Cherry, nakakatuwa naman. Excited si Hubby. Ayan, Tita Doc na
Yes.
nagtawag sa'yo.
Oo nga. Hi! Hi, Mami Chari.
Kasi most of my viewers, yung iba po kasi na na-guest ka na rin dito sa series ko. So, yeah, very talaga, very intimate talaga. Kilala na namin. Minsan nagpapa-pray over sila sa akin or ako minsan sa kanila, ganyan.
Yeah.
Ayan. Anyway, sige, let's start na, Doc. So, we have two topics ngayon, Mommy, Siyempre, I don't just focus dun sa profession. Gusto ko rin yung passion. So, we are on the profession and the passion of our speakers, of our guests. So, meron akong sinabi na isa na, if you have questions na about how to take care of your babies or your kids and the new normal, actually, Doc has prepared some tips for us. And while siguro she is doing that, you can ask away. Actually, may nakita na akong dalawang questions yata, pero siguro that would be at a later point in time na may ready questions na sila. No? Tapos, on the other side, so she will also tell us about her watercolor painting journey. Ayan. So, sige, Doc, do you have, go ahead.
Go ahead. Ayan. So, kasi yung sabi lang kasi babies, but in the time of pandemic, I think of all age group kasi, sila yung pinaka-least ng worries mo kasi because one, hindi talaga sila supposed to go outdoors. Yun talaga yung concern natin. Even before the pandemic, I don't usually encourage infants to always go outdoors kasi you never know what they might get kasi hindi pa develop yung immune system, fully develop yung immune system nila. So since i-base ko tong advice ko from the Philippine Pediatric Society where they gave a lecture also before on what to do with your kids during pandemic. So I have to give credit to Dr. Alexis for this one, for Dr. Alexis Reyes. She's a development neuropedia in the Philippines. Ay, DepEd lang pala. Yeah, DepEd. So, pag babies daw, below 2, they don't have any idea kasi that it's pandemic. So, as a parents, they will be shocked kung lagi kang sa bahay. Parang hindi sila sanay. Kasi if you're a working mom or your parents are working, magugulat siya even the daddies at home. But for you, as parents, you have to remain in your, sa inyong routine. So, don't break it. Try as much as possible not to break it. So, lately, I've been getting cases sa clinic din na mga babies. And I tell them, well, baby lang naman. Thankfully, wala namang masakit. Sabi ko lang sa kanila, please maintain yung routine nyo. So, kung gigising pa rin kayo ng umaga, ng maaga for your baby, kakain kayo on time, hindi kayo magiging lazy just because it's pandemic and you're stuck at home. Kasi maguguluhan din sila. The only thing you have to make sure is that for 2 years and below, make it a safe environment for them. So, keep them safe, make them feel safe at home. So, be engaging. So, syempre, alam mo na, ang weakness ng lahat is gadgets, is mobile viewing time, screen time, binge na tayo sa Netflix, lalo na ngayon, ang dami-daming K-drama, o di ba? K-drama, ganun. Daming nanonood. So, you still have to maintain your schedule. Kasi pag nakikita ng mga bata, lalo na especially, I don't advise kasi, screen time for less than 2. Kasi when they see your screen, they get engaged and they don't listen to you anymore. So, nagiging deterrent yan sa development nila. So, if you still want to binge watch, make sure your child is sleeping or yun yung time na nap time nila, ganon. It doesn't have to break their routine. So yun. Yun yung for below 2 years old. So it depends on the age group kasi. So 2 hanggang mga 5 to 8 years old, they understand na kasi the concept when they start asking questions. So you don't need to explain every detail about coronavirus. You just have to say na this virus is so far dangerous pa, so we're not allowed to go out. Kasi syempre, ito na yung age na gustong lumabas. Nasanay. So, for Doha, I can only speak like malls. Kasi yun lang talaga ang pwedeng puntahan dito. There are
Pero
parks,
ngayon
but
wala. Hindi pa rin pwede ng kids sa
oo,
mall.
hindi pa rin. So,
Hindi ba yan?
FYI lang, dito kasi sa Qatar, we call it phase 1, phase 2. Kaya hindi ko naiintindihan ng mga ECQ, GCQ. I try, but So, we're on the phase 3. Tama tayo, no? Nandun na tayo. So, yeah, but malls are still not allowed for kids under 12. Yun. So, pwede na parks, pwede na beaches, but I advise them na at this age, kung may kotse, then pwedeng joyride lang muna. Yun. Kahit sa Pinas, joyride lang muna. For them to just enjoy the scenery. For you to have a bonding time lang din outside the house. Pag walang sasakyan po, ikot na lang muna kayo sa village. Pwede kayo maglakad. No, you can explore things like, ang maganda kasi with our country kasi sa Pilipinas, we have so much to offer with nature. So why not explore the plants, the flowers, and you can describe mo yung anong meron, ganyan. And then for 2 and above, you have to tell them also regarding the virus. Naisip ko lang, the importance of protection, hand sanitizing, yan, social distancing. Kasi ito yung age na mahilig humawak ng kung ano-ano at may age pang mahilig magsubo ng kung ano-ano. So you really have to educate them. So be consistent in educating them kasi they understand. They may not speak but they understand. Ayan. So above 8, marami na yung tanong. So just stick to the facts. And then, I try to tell the parents, avoid talking about, yung mga politics, yung mga worries nyo sa harap ng mga anak nyo. Kasi, they tend to worry as well. Can you believe I had a patient? Yeah, oo, I have a patient. He's 6 years old. May special needs din siya, but he understands everything kasi very vocal siya. Sabi ba naman niya, I think I have coronavirus. Like, why do you think that? Because I search on Google, ganyan. So, limit nyo talaga yung mga research nila. If they want to search, make sure you know what they're surfing in the net. Kasi minsan, too many information kasi. So, even I myself, I limit social media except for the Instagram, tsaka yung personal FB ko lang. I don't do Twitter ha, kasi nadidrain ako sa opinion. So, sorry talaga, I don't do Twitter na. Nadidrain ako. So, ayoko na lang mga ganon. I choose what I want to read din. So, you as parents, you have to choose the content for your children as well. Kasi, hindi pwede na kung anong ginagawa nyo, nanonood, you give them all the freedom. It can't be that way at this time talaga. Even before, I tell them, kaya nga kayo inassign as parents because you're the one who should know what's good and what's bad for your kids. So, decision making will come yung mga issue ng decision making sa children, oo, tatanungin mo sila. But as a parent, ikaw yung taga-guide. For now, with the pandemic, they can read na kasi. So, syempre, sa iba, nag-start na yung distance learning. So, they will be learning about these things. Teacher will also tell it to them. So, just be ready lang din. So, as a parent, do your own research din. So, syempre, may mababasa talaga sila about politics. I remember a patient of mine, dalawa yan sila magkapatid. They were making fun of the President Trump. So nagulat ako, parang paano? How do you? Then they were just They were just 8 and 9. Magkasunod ng edad nila.
Wow.
Tapos nagulat ako. Sabi ko, are you making fun of him? Sabi nila, kasi napapanood nila sa YouTube, ganyan. So parang, ingat lang talaga when you're allowing them to have screen time. Lalo na ngayong pandemic, sasabihin nyo, paano, Doc? Wala naman sila ibang gagawin. Marami nang pwedeng gawin, actually. You can check the internet. Marami talagang things to do while on lockdown. So you can actually check contents about it, how to do plays, and then what can they do more. Kasi when they are bored, they tend to do more kasi wala silang magawa eh. So yun, explore things. Malay mo, may ibang talent pala sila, kaya pala nila mag-play ng instrument. This goes to kids mga older na, mga 8 to teenagers na ganyan. So, yun. So, for teens, yan ang pinaka-challenging sa lahat. Kasi, they're used, kasi you have to break their social activities eh. So, walang gala, wala masyadong, kasi yung school nila is aside from, well, animin natin, when we were in high school, it's not necessarily academic. We wanted to go to school because we wanted to see our friends. So this time, it's very different talaga. So, you tend to, yung mga bata, yung mga ganyan, na madali silang maging sad kasi of the situation. So, they can't meet their friends. And if they have issues with their parents, it's very hard also. So, they have to stick with their parents the whole time, stay with their parents, tapos mga ganitong bagay. So, I think it's time for you to bond with your kids when you have the time. So, tawag natin dyan, di ba, mga one-on-ones, but necessarily, tinuturuan mo sila. Pero you just have to ask, how do you feel about this? Ganon. You have to ask them why. You have to ask them how they feel about it. So, yun. That's it.
Ayan.
Yan. Haba ba? Para ako kinakabahan, para akong bullet. Yan.
Dok, hindi naman halata, Dok.
Yan.
Pero nakakatuwa yung senior nyo agad. So, na ako, guilty na ako. Ayan, no. Yung screen time. Pero, naman, totoo yan, Doc, na yung sinasabi niyo na kapag mas maraming screen time ng mga kids, talagang hindi na sila makikinig sa inyo. Kasi, nangyari sa akin, siguro for the past month yata, napabayaan ko siya talaga na mas yung screen time niya siya lang, ganyan. Tapos, parang natapos niya ng isang season ng Paw Patrol or something. Parang ganyan. Tapos, naging siya, nagka-tantrum siya, ganyan. Tapos, hindi na nga siya, yung attention span niya, or yung para makinig siya sa'yo, hindi
shorter
parang,
na siya.
Exactly, shorter na. Tapos, so, yun, dinayat namin siya ng screen time. So, ngayon na lang, ang screen time niya is every time that I go live. Kasi I tried na hindi siya mag-screen time nang nagla-live ako. Nandito siya lagi sa ko.
Very good!
Yun, pero, so, kung 3 beses ako nagla-live sa isang linggo, 3 beses lang din yung kanyang screen time.
Screen time.
Isang
Buti
linggo.
na lang.
Pero nakakatuwa na ngayon, unlike before na, ayun nga, mas marami siyang screen time, lagi niya hinahanap yung remote. Pero dahil ngayon, limited na, so okay lang sa kanya na kung naka-off na yung TV. Kasi kami na ulit, nag-usap na kami, ganyan. Tapos, he likes actually, he does, of course, hindi ko siya nagbabasa, pero he likes me to read him yung books niya. So, natuwa ako kasi that's one thing na na-explore ko, na natutunan ko about him. Itong during the pandemic. Okay, so, gusto ko pala nakikinig ng gano'n. Tapos, syempre, yung storytelling, mag-ano na siya. Kailangan imaginative ka rin on how you narrate it, ganyan. Pero natutuwa ako doon kasi...
Yung mga voice-overs mo, papalitan mo yung mga boses.
Exactly, ganyan. Yung voice-over mo, tapos depende sa character, tapos minsan merong mga hand gestures, ganyan. Pero ang nakakatuwa po, Doc, is on how, interactive he is. Dahil titignan niya kung saan papunta yung kamay mo, at magla-light up yung face niya, na parang nai-imagine niya rin. So sabi ko, mas maganda yung ganito. Kasi nga, at least, kumbaga, natututo siya. At the same time, you're also bonding with your kids, diba?
Totoo yan.
Medyo nagulat din ako din sa na-share nyo na yung kunyari, kasi sometimes it's very normal for the parents to just, talk about their worries and
Yes,
their
yes,
concerns.
yes.
Tapos iba pala yung pag-receive nila,
Mm.
no?
Mm.
Sabihin,
They will take it differently.
yes,
Yeah.
I mean, for them to, yung 8 and 9 years old na patient nyo, for them to joke about, the US
Yeah.
president, di ba? Parang okay, ano kayang, di ba? Ano kayang naririnig nila siguro sa
Kaya ka.
pinapanood
Oo.
nila or
Oo.
sa yung dinidiscuss ng parents nila. So talaga palang, I don't know, we really need to be aware on what we are discussing in front of the kids. So actually kami, since syempre naging parents lang naman kami when when Caleb was born, 'di ba? So ilang months pa lang kami parents. So meron kaming ngayon, yung we're trying to practice na hindi mag-away in front of the kids. Ang hirap
Yay,
nun,
good job.
Dok! Ang hirap! Pag-pray niyo ako.
Daan nyo na lang sa titeg. Daan nyo na lang sa titeg. Ganon na lang.
Pag-pray niyo kami, grabe. Kasi there was this one instance, no? Hindi naman nanonood si Hubby, so anyway, there's this one instance na, syempre, since, yun nga, parang nakalimutan namin siguro, uy nga pala, may maliit na, may little human na nasa, namin. Tapos parang nag-burst. Ako yata nauna eh. Ako yata yung kailangan talaga magpigil. So, tapos tulog siya. Tulog siya, Doc. Tapos biglang, syempre, mafe-feel mo yung parang tension sa room, diba? So, nagising siya. Tapos, syempre, nagulat kami na parang natigil lang kami dahil nagising na si Caleb. Tapos, nung nagising siya, parang at that time, syempre, hindi ko pa na-realize na may na pala siya nun, may nare-receive na siyang parang negative energy or what, ganyan. So, pa rin ako, nag-start pa rin ako, ganyan, continue pa rin ako with what I was saying. Syempre, galit, ganyan. Tapos nagulat ako, umiyak siya, Dok.
Oo. Kasi naiba yung tono ng boses.
Oo, di ba? Syempre sa kanya, alam niya, pagkagalit ako sa kanya, hindi yung ganong galit, di ba? Iba yung galit mo sa husband, iba rin yung galit mo sa,
Totoo
mo.
yan.
So, parang nagulat ako, umiyak siya, ganyan. Tapos ang ginawa niya, hinug niya ako. Tapos, bumaba siya. Tapos, hinug niya si hubby. Sabi ko, ay, grabe naman tong batang to. Ilang buwan, I mean, di ba? 1 year something lang siya. Pero, doon ko na-realize, Doc, na ay, iba pala talaga. Grabe yung pag-process nila or yung pagka-absorb nila kung ano yung nakikita nila sa parents nila, no? So, I think mas na-magnify lang talaga ngayon dahil pandemic. So, di ba, there was a time na work from home lahat. Hindi pwedeng,
Correct.
So, talagang, kahit ako nanibago eh. Kung sinabi niyo, Doc, na yung less than 2 years old, yung you don't break the routine, di ba? You still wake up in the morning and then you still have your breakfast now at the normal time that you usually eat, ganyan. So, ako, nanibago ako. So, syempre sila rin, di ba? Meron ding why are you here at this time? Diba? Parang you should be somewhere else, ganyan. So, talagang I think siguro din si Hubby rin siya, 'di ba? Nag-adjust din siya na usually
Kasi
diba,
pareho kami, kami, less 6 hours work lang kami nung time na yun. So, we see each other often talaga, oo.
'di ba? Parang ako nga, Doc, ang realization ko rin parang, ito pala yung vows mo, 'di ba? Parang, 24/7 magkasama, ito pala yun. Parang, Lord, pwede mong baguhin yung vows? Joke lang. Basta, ang dami talagang pagdadaanan. Pero it's very, crucial talaga. And thank you, Doc, for highlighting that fact, na more than us also, our kids are adjusting din kung anong nangyayari sa mundo natin, ganyan, no? So, ayan. Kayo ba, mommies, ano yung na-experience nyo na parang nahirapan ba kayo when parang nagkaroon ng ECQ, GCQ? Ano bang mga naging struggles nyo? Tapos, anong ginawa nyo after parang nung napansin nyo na more on screen time ba? Ako honestly, at yung first few months talaga nag-resort ako sa screen time. But, nakita ko nga yung difference. So, So, minanage nga namin and buti na lang din. Hindi pa too late, di ba? Na ano, okay.
Buti na-acknowledge mo agad. I think that's the important thing kasi wala namang hard and fast rule hard and fast rule when it comes to parenting talaga. So, when it happens, you have to repair the damage talaga that has been done. But it will take some time talaga. So, yun ang talaga kailangan. So yan, naisip ko nga yung fights Sabi ko, feeling ko nga kailangan. Mas madalas ata pag nasa isang bahay, magkasama kayo ng 24 hours. So, I still advise na, try to limit yung mga words na sasabihin nyo. Kasi, magugulat ka talaga when kids tell you things. Like, I see them when usually mga 5, 6, they're very honest. So, they will tell you. They will tell you honestly in front of their parents and they will tell me, my mom and dad fights all the time, yung mga ganon. So, oo. Tapos maririnig niya, ganyan. Because mommy is fighting with daddy is fighting with mommy. Yung mga ganon, maririnig mo yan. So, you don't want your kids to think of you that way. Syempre. So, it's also a time for mommies and daddies to get to know each other again. Kasi may time kayo.
Totoo,
yeah. Wala na excuse, hindi kayo busy. Nasa bahay na kayo, ganon.
Ibang busy na, ibang pagka-busy.
Ganon.
Doc, may question na.
Sige. Anong phone in?
Ang cute ni Tita Doc, palagi nakasmile.
Thank you.
Ang question ko, kapag pwede ba dapat palagi nakasmile? Gusto ko na tuloy maging doktor.
Sa pedya, oo. Kailangan,
tama.
you need to have that disposition in kids kasi kailangan they trust you So, hindi pwedeng masungit ang pedya. Ewan ko lang pero sa experience ko with all my colleagues and consultants, kaya nga may tinatawag sila may fountain of youth daw sa pedya. Paano naman kasi kailangan para ka ring childlike ka pa rin. You have to be updated with what's uso ngayon, ganyan. Tapos, when you get to know the kid, you have to smile. Kahit may sakit, kailangan ngumiti ka pa din. Kasi kids are really resilient din talaga. So, they have to feel na they're safe with you. And when they feel sick, they should not be afraid of going to you at the same time.
Yes, yun yung pinaka-importante, Doctor. Actually, kaya nga kami, kaya talagang when we visited you the first time, yun din yung napansin namin tama, buti na lang Mami Maan na sabi mo yan. Yun yung napansin din namin na how you're so, you're so easy to, to mingle with your patients. Well, actually, with Caleb, diba? Kaya syempre, kung pupunta ka ba sa doktor na parang yung anak mo no, mommy, I don't want to go to, diba?
Totoo yan,
So, syempre, ang gugustuhin mong, lalo na ang doktor ng anak mo, is yung talagang sila mismo, kapalagayan nila ng loob yung doctor nila. So,
yeah.
Ayan. Ito, serious question na po, Doc.
Sige.
Sabi ni Mama Dosa, Doc, for 2 and below, ano po kayang effective pag libang sa kanila? Kasi kapag sa bahay, ang tendency puro screen time. Okay.
So, kasi pag may screen time kayo, I think you have toys as well. So, I think it's time to re-explore their toys. Kasi 2 years old, it's all about experiencing things around them. So, you can actually, sa mga less than 1, it's easy kasi parents can just talk. You can even start storytelling at the age of 6 months kasi they tend to listen to you more They will look at you, ganyan. Tapos, books talaga. Books, toys that are may mga natutunan sila. Hindi mo exactly kasi pag sabi na interactive, iniisip nila screen time Can you even as simple as blocks or kahit nga sa simpleng cartoon lang talaga. You can do many things. So it's time, I think they say boredom is actually good for me kasi I tell them when they're bored, it's not like they'll become violent. When they're bored, they try to do something. They learn something. So, makikita mo na lang, medyo magulo nga lang yung bahay. Kasi I think that's the reason why gustong mag-screen time para hindi magulo. Kaya na-expect nyo sa toddler, magulo talaga sila. Pag hindi sila magulo, magtataka ka, ba't di sila magulo? So, they have to explore things. Sometimes they learn na yung iba, I tell them, magugulat ka, may iba kasi walang screen time. Their handwriting is getting, ano na, kasi, ano yan is, fine motor yan, holding the pen. It really
Mhm.
helps, no? They start using crayons, yung ganon. Tas, you can learn by reading, you can be creative, you can do something na yung mga ginawa niyo nung bata kayo, 'di ba?
Yes, yes.
So we survive without the screen before, without screen time. So we can do it also now. We just have to be creative. So
True.
so paano ba creative? Kasi sinasabi ko sa parents, kung anong toys meron, palaruin mo sila. They find out things na ano pang pwedeng gawin with the toys that they have. Yung mga
Mm.
ganon. And then they can make
Ayan.
their own toys. You can do
Mhm.
interactive things. Hindi mo kailangan i-entertain anak nyo 24/7, ha? Sabi ko, bigyan nyo ng time. Oo. Bigyan nyo ng time na mabore lang sila. They start exploring things. So, some
Mhm.
involve their kids into culinary. So, pwedeng sila yung
Yeah,
taga-mix
pwede
lang.
rin.
Ganon.
Kasi
Pwedeng
sensory din po yun,
Oo,
Doc,
sensory
ano,
talaga yan eh,
mm.
tactile sensory. Sa mga toys, like sinasabi ko sa iba, yung mga mahilig mga likot, sabi ko mag-effort kayo gumawa ng switch box para may
Mm.
mga matutunan sila like how to use the key and then locks,
Yeah,
mga
yeah.
basic things. Oo. So and then you can teach them, no? Even hindi mo naman child labor tawag agad eh, pero you can teach them little things that they can do at home like teach them how to fix their mga gamit nila.
Mhm.
You can actually train them already to return their toys to the boxes
Yes,
after
yes.
playing,
Mm.
ganun. Hindi pwedeng ikaw lang lahat.
Of
Kasi
course.
you have your goal as a parent should be that your child will be independent when they're grown up. Kasi magiging burden, hindi yung burden, it will be hurtful for a parent to see that their son, daughter, paglaki, eh, hindi pa rin independent. So, as a parent, you have to teach them how to be independent also. Yan.
Yan.
Tapos, kakain. Yan. Kasi hindi sila kumakain pag nagsiscreen time eh. So, you really have to set a time for that.
Yeah, for that.
Yan. Yung mga
For
pasyente
them.
kong payat, eh, nag-gain na ng weight. yung mga malulusog ko na, lalo na lumusog. So, yun ang nililimit ko naman. Masyadong pakainin ng kung ano-ano. Yeah.
Correct. Eh,
Yes.
sabi ni Mommy Joanna, para ma-less ang screen time ni Bunso, ayan, nawala siya. Ayan. I keep him
Ayan.
play Duplo and play paintings or coloring. Ayan, maganda
Very
yung mga
good. Yan, pwede yan. Magandang suggestions po yan. Marami na mo pwedeng gawin. You can improvise toys talaga with whatever you have in your house, even from your
Exactly.
kitchen. Yeah, you can be creative. Tsaka, may advantage ang internet eh. So, instead of them using the screen, you can use the screen to educate yourself. Like, it's easy to search like tactile activities, sensory play with kids, ganyan. You
Yes.
can really look at it. Even Facebook has these things also. Yun.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Actually nga, Doc, marami nga sa YouTube, 'di ba? Yung
Mm.
kami, ano rin, ganun din ginawa namin. So, tuwang-tuwa naman ako na, aba, yung mga simple ingredients or yung
Mm.
mga nasa bahay lang na akala mo itatapon mo na, yun pala
Mm.
yung pwede mong magamit na ma-improvise na yung maging bagong toy ni
Mm.
baby na mas ano pa, ibig sabihin it will also give you more parang semi-me time kasi habang busy sila sa kung ano yung ginawa mong toy na yon. So parang you can just, be beside them habang,
Yeah.
pero merong ibang sensory activities na you need to be, playing with them talaga. Hindi pwede talaga silang iwan. So,
Yeah.
kapag nag-search kayo, sa YouTube marami. Sobrang dami. Ako
Totoo.
meron kaming ginawa, I think may 2 activities kami sa
Ah.
may playlist din kami sa YouTube. So you can also check that one out. Pero yung meron akong isa, Doc, na guest ko nung I think episode 5 yata or 6, tama ba? Basta si Mommy Uwi, siya po yung parang homeschooling activities yung mga ginagawa niya
Oh,
with her kids.
yan.
Ang
Maganda rin
dami
yan.
niyang
Yan.
sa blog niya, meron siyang website. So, she puts there everything, lahat ng activities na ginagawa niya with her kids. Like, for example, I think her Reese is now, I think, 5 years old. So, meron silang parang listening test. For example, nasa egg na plastic, tapos igaganon niya habang
Mm.
naka-blindfold.
Mm.
Tapos i-check na kung ano yung nasa loob, parang gano'n. So, di ba,
Ganon,
it's
pwede.
as simple as gano'n lang, tas kunwari, lagyan niya ng botones sa loob, or
Mm,
something na ano. So, ano na yun sa kanila, mas enjoy na sila dun. Pati yung
correct.
sinasabi ni Doktora na you can already teach them how to parang balik na yung toy sa sa boxes. So you're teaching them basic life skills na no, Doc.
Correct.
So
Correct.
ayan, ayan. Oo. So
Yan.
right now I'm trying to do that with Caleb. May times na he's very eager na okay, ligpit, ligpit, ligpit. Pero may times na parang ay ako na, parang tulog na ako ganyan. Pero at least 'di ba? You try slowly, but i-incorporate it. Kasi hindi naman yan mabigets nila agad-agad eh.
Tsaka ito
Ayan.
yung age na less than 2 talaga. Sila yung mga
Mhm.
pwede mo nang turuan mag-vocalize. So you can teach them
Mm.
some words, actually letters, so they can mimic you na, and then lip
Okay.
reading para magets nila. Like if you hold something, you put it beside your mouth, so you say apple, so that masasanay din sila na that's how I'm supposed to say it.
Ito
Kasi for
yun.
me, you actually have the time. Lagi kasi excuse sa akin before kasi Dok, galing trabaho, pagod, ganyan.
Right,
So,
right.
you have the time right now. Actually, you really have to make the time. Kasi crucial talaga yung age na yan on how
Mm.
kala nyo lang kasi, okay lang, toddler lang yan. Saka na lang, ganun. Hindi, you have to start it from the beginning talaga.
Totoo,
Yan.
totoo. So, yun
Oo.
yung tinatry namin gawin ngayon, Doc. Pero
Mm.
syempre, hopefully, ma-sustain namin kasi medyo bumabalik na tayo sa yung normal natin. So, ayan. Thanks for
Okay.
sharing po, Tita Doc.
Yes.
Ayan, sabi
You're
naman ni Mama
welcome.
Josa, opo Doc, suspicious kapag tahimik ang bahay. Oo, yung, diba nga na, sabi sa amin to lagi ni Tita Doc na mas maganda na marumi yung bahay, magulo. Ibig sabihin, they're healthy, diba? Pero
Oo.
kapag kayo, magtaka kayo
Oo.
kung
Oo.
ano yan, idol siya, ganyan. Ibig sabihin, may
Pero
nararamdaman.
minsan may scheme na rin yung ginagawa, kaya pag tahimik, hanapin mo rin.
Yun talaga,
Yun yata
Dok.
sinasabi ni Mami yung pag tahimik
Mm.
na, may iba na pala silang ginagawa sa bahay, kakalat na yan, yung mga ganon.
Kahalat or kahapon,
May
Doc, eto,
something.
di nandito ako, 'di ba? Nasa sala ako. Tapos di umalis siya. Sabi ko, saan kayo nagpunta yun? Parang, hindi ko siya pinuntahan eh. Siguro mga ilang minutes lang yun. Siguro
Ah,
nagtaka rin siya na hindi ko siya
ah,
pinuntahan. Bumalik
ah,
siya. Tapos nakatingin siya sa akin ganyan. Sabi niya, gumaganon siya. Tapos parang may
ah,
sinasabi siya sa akin na, uy, may ginawa ako, hindi mo ako sinundan.
ah,
Parang gano'n yung
ah,
sinasabi niya sa akin.
ah,
Sabi ko, titinignan ko siya, sabi ko, anong ginawa mo? Ganyan. Tapos, nagaganon siya. Tapos, hinawakan ko yung kamay niya, Dok. Sabi ko, uy, bakit basa yung kamay mo? Ganyan. Sabi ko, naiwan ko bang bukas yung CR? Then, di punta ako dun sa hallway. Sabi ko, sarado naman yung CR. Tapos, ang ginawa niya, pumunta siya sa kwarto. So, nakabukas pala yung kwarto. Sabi ko, saan ba dito yung purifier namin pala, binuksan niya. Kasi akala ko, saan kaya galing yung basa na yun, diba? Sabi ko, so yan yung gusto mong ipakita sa akin. Parang sinasabi lang, hindi mo ako sinundan, no? Ito yung ginagawa ko. Ay, meron siyang ganung
correct.
nakakatuwa lang sila na, na parang hindi rin sila sanay na, hindi ako, sinundan na. So,
Ganon yan
sila
sila.
na lang
Oo.
pupunta, tapos sabi mo, ito yung ginawa ko, hindi mo nakita.
Yes, totoo yan.
Nakakatuwa talaga sila, Dok, na they are communicating in their own little way, 'di ba?
Correct.
Pero nakakatuwa rin naman, as a parent, kasi naiintindihan mo kahit hindi pa nagsasalita.
Mm.
Iba lang
Correct.
po siguro talaga yung connection, no?
Yes. Tsaka marami
Ayan.
ng stimulation sa surroundings kaya
Yeah.
parang sanay sila na dapat alam mo yun, may nangingialam sa kanila or may kumakausap sa kanila, ganyan.
Totoo po.
Oo, gano'n siya. Yun,
Sige.
yan, question pa? Baka
Opo.
may gusto.
Question, mahirap lumaki ng walang alam. Kaya dapat as early as now, so you teach them life skills. Si Caleb, masaya siya pag kunyaring meron akong kunyari, I water the plants na yung nasa taas. So, binababa ko
Mm.
siya. Tapos
Mm.
kapag ibabalik ko na siya, so since plastic lang naman yun, masaya siya pag sa kanya ko pinapahawak. Tapos pupunta siya dito. Yung, it's as simple as that.
Mm.
For them, I think malaking bagay na yun. Iba na yung nai-imagine nila, iba na yung
Correct.
natutunan from that activity alone. So, wag nating maliitin ng ating mga chikiting however small they are, pero yung kanilang brain, nako grabe na mag-process yung mga yan.
Parang sponge yung brain nila. Kaya nila yung
Ngayon
i-absorb.
ko alam ko na intindihin yun yung parang sponge pala. Parang, so ito
Yes.
pala talaga.
Yes. Yes.
Yan. Meron pa ba tayong questions? Ano na lang. Ayan, sabi ni Mommy Donna, yan ang powers ng mommy. Di pa nagsasalita, naiintindihan na. Totoo
Totoo
yan.
yan. Kailangan yan din dapat powers namin. Tinitignan pala namin yung pasyente. Alam namin kung ano nararamdaman.
I'm sure naman, Doc, parang meron kang ganong power sa patients mo. Ayan. Si Mommy Arlene, baby ko, kapag pinapagalitan ko, sumagot po.
Sumasagot pa eh.
Sumasagot po daw. Tapos, 9 months, napaka-hyper. Dami po alam. Oo. Breastfeeding mom. Wow. Happy breastfeeding month, Ma'am
Yes.
Arlene.
Correct. Advocate, breastfeeding advocate.
Yay! Ayan. So anyway, meron isa Doc na question pero parang kailangan ng maraming iba pang details. Pero ipapanggitan ko na rin. Ano ba yun? Kanina pa siya, medyo early. Ayan, sabi ni Mommy Donna, ask ko po since pedia, yung 1-year-old ko parang may bukol below kasi sa may likod sa ulo.
Pag mga ganyan. Consultation yan.
Kasi hindi pwedeng lang eh.
Yun pala, hindi ko pala nabanggit yan. Kasi itong time kasi, mahirap dalhin yung doctor, dalhin yung baby mo sa doctor. So usually pag infants, baby, yun. Dito kasi, may appointment time. I'm sure meron din. Sa pina-establish na yung mga teleconsult, ganyan. Yung mga bukol sa likod, depende pa yan. Marami pa yan kailangang alamin. Ano yung size, ano yung size ng bukol niya, does it deter sa growth niya, maraming question niya, may fever ba, kumusta siya sa pagkain niya. So, this needs really like consult for you to assure everything is okay, it's just normal. So, bago ko sabihin na normal lang yan, I really have to take a look at it.
That's true.
So, So, in this time of pandemic, your trusted doctors will give you their numbers. Ay, hindi naman exactly numbers. I think they give their video, parang yung mga teleconsult nila. So, they will be the one to explain. So, kung may sakit talaga, then you ask them where to bring your child also. Kasi may mga ibang rules sila eh. Pag may fever, ganyan, gusto nila emergency room na lang agad. Tapos kung bakuna naman, some will do like, they go over to your house, they'll give the vaccine at your home lang para you don't need to go out. So, these are the things na you have to communicate with your pedia. Kasi dito parang same lang kami dito sa Doha eh. So you just have to set an appointment. May sistema lang yung clinic and then yun lang kailangan sa amin. So nagbabaksin kami sa clinic pa din setting mo.
Okay. So mas maganda, Mommy Donna, better to consult with your pediatrician para at least matingnan ng tapos ma-diagnose ng maayos. Tama ba yung term ko, Doc?
Kasi it might be normal, lang talaga. Pero, syempre, before you take my word for it, kailangan ng details din. Kaya mahirap sa bata, kailangan nakikita namin. So, even through screen, just show it to the doctor also.
Right.
Yes.
Shout out lang tayo, Doc. Andito na si EJ.
Yes, hi, EJ! Okay lang. First segment pa lang, joke. Wala pa yung kabilang side.
So, yun. Tapos, shout out rin pala kay Dr. Kate. So, kasama namin sa mommy community, which is also a pediatrician. Nakita ko lang na nag-hi siya kanina. So, hi, Dr.
Hello
Kate.
po. Hi, Doktora. Sana tama yung mga sinasabi ko, joke.
Tama naman yun, Doc. I'm sure.
Ah,
Ayan. Si Mommy Cherry, sige, let's take this one na lang. Speaking of breastfeeding, Mommy, is it okay not to give them vitamins when they are exclusively breastfeeding? Wanted to
it
confirm.
it depends on the age, no? Because for less than 6 months, breastfeed is deficient of vitamin D. So hence, you
Mm.
need to give the vitamins. Unfortunately, sa Pinas, ewan ko, baka meron na. Pero during my stay there, ano sila, they give the multivitamins, yung mga, hindi ko na sasabihin mga brands, but this
Mm.
multivitamin drops, they have the vitamin D. And that's the reason you give the multivitamins. So you need the
Mm.
vitamin D. By the time 6 months onwards, the breast milk will be has low content of your iron, zinc. So, papasok
Mm.
dapat ang supplements for that.
I
Pero your
see.
vitamin D has to be continued as well. Kaya yung iba, nagmo-multivitamins na lang din. Yung iba naman,
Mm.
concentrate na, vitamin D lang talaga. So,
I see.
hindi pwedeng wala. Kasi ano, kahit sabihin nilang breast milk is the best. It's the best, but may mga kulang na component that you need to supplement as well. Ganun.
Ayan. Kaya pala niresetahan niyo si Caleb ng iron after nung
Nung 6 months,
months.
'di ba, sabi ko sa'yo, kasi after 6 months, hindi na enough yung iron store mo for him. Kaya nag-iron na siya dapat.
Kaya pala. So,
Oo.
pero Doc, kahit yan na, for example, is eating mga like beef or mga iron, ang tawag ito, based
Rich na
foods,
food, yeah.
iron rich na food. So, kailangan pa rin na meron.
Oo, kasi hindi pa siya enough. Kasi we only give little of things. So may mga content, mga ilan lang ang makukuha mo from that piece of meat, ganyan. So you still have to give. Maintenance lang naman. Iba kasi yung dose for anemia talaga. Iba rin yung dose for maintenance lang siya.
For maintenance. Alright. Okay. Yeah. So, anyway, mukhang wala na questions for the profession side. So, pero kung meron,
Sige lang.
comment
Shoot
down below.
lang.
Pero now, excited din ako sa second part ng ating session. So,
Yes.
dito na tayo sa mas exciting, sa mas exciting na part. Yung watercolor,
Yeah.
Dora. Kasi yun yung pangalan niya talaga sa Instagram eh. O yung mga nag-join sa raffle, nakita ko yung mga names. So, dapat you should be following Doktora sa Instagram and sa Facebook. So, ang kanyang
Yes.
Instagram handle is Artbytitadoc. And then sa Facebook is same din, Artbytitadoc din. So, ayan, don't forget to follow her.
Yeah.
So, ayan. Since, tayo, Doc, magpapakita ako ng mga artworks mo. Kasi, it should be, should be shared and makita ng ating mga viewers. So, i-share ko yung Instagram
Favorites
feed
mo.
Well, yes, syempre, yung favorites ko din yung may mga peonies kasi favorite yung peonies.
Yeah, ako rin favorite ko rin yung peony.
Yes, yung ko po, Doc, yung wedding bouquet ko, yun mostly peonies siya.
Wow.
Yeah, tapos, sobrang sakit ng ulo ko nung wedding ko. Nakalimutan ko kung saan ko na nilagay. Nawala na siya, Doc. Hindi ko na nakita.
May kumuhan. May umako na.
Sabi ko, sige, God bless you. Yun ang sabi mo. Yeah. Ito, diba? Tingnan niyo naman.
Yeah. Wow.
So, sige, Doc, habang pinapakita ko lang.
Sige.
Why
So
don't
it
you tell us
started, I think it started nung nandito na ako sa Doha kasi I have more time actually. So, dati pa kasi, yan, talaga pinaghirapan ko yun. Anyway, the journey started with bullet journaling. So, kung familiar kayo with bullet journaling, it's a type of journaling where the paper is just blank. You just start with bullets and then you write whatever you want to write. Sa Pinas, it worked for me kasi busy ako lagi doon. Iba-ibang clinics, schedules, plus sa community because I was in Singles for Christ also that time. So, kailangan may schedule ako doon. So, I was doing bullet journaling. Then, nung nandito na ako, syempre, nasa clinic lang ako. You only stay in one clinic here. Tapos may oras ako. So, from bullet journaling, I started calligraphy. Tapos parang hindi enough ang calligraphy. Then, I started to paint. So, na-discover ko actually una calligraphy. Then, doon ako nag-start mag-watercolor. Then, I realized na parang mas gusto ko mag-watercolor na talaga.
I
So,
see.
oo, nung una wala talaga akong ka-background, but I did, nung bata-bata ako, pina-painting workshop ako ng nanay ko. Pero that was like, ilang taon lang ako noon. Tapos ayoko ng watercolor noon kasi hindi ko na-erase. Kaya nahirapan ako noon. Kaya ngayon, parang, ano to, first, ano siya, parang from hate relationship, love ko na siya. Yan. So, oo. So, yeah. Tapos nung that time na, kailan yun? I think more than 2 years ago, that's when I discovered na, at that time, nagsisimula pala mga workshop dito sa Qatar. So, I took a first watercolor workshop by Zakia. She's sa Inkstruck Studio sa Instagram. So, basic, mga basic rules about wash, yung mga dry na wet on wet, yung mga techniques. So, from there, ano lang talaga, time lang talaga yung practice. So, in-incorporate ko pa rin siya sa journal kasi I like to, when you read the Bible, kasi I'm a Catholic, but I do reflections from the Bible din kasi. So, when I do read something and some verses struck me or some reflections struck me, parang hindi enough na sinulat ko lang. Parang I wanted to do something better out of it. So, yan, ganyan. So, I will do mga simpleng mga simpleng reads lang, ganyan. Tapos, practice lang talaga. You just have to give time. I think yun talaga pinaka-importante, time. At saka, kailangan, gusto mo talaga siya. So, hanggang ngayon, hindi pa ako nag-chef. I stayed with watercolor. I'm doing some acrylics, pero messy kasi. So, what I like about watercolor is, it's small, it's compact. You can bring it to the clinic. Pag wala akong pasyente, I can paint. Ganun lang siya. Yan.
Okay. So that's what you do, like in between patient
Yeah, in
sessions.
between patients, because not all days naman busy. So when I'm not busy, instead of being bored, instead of doing, so may time nagbi-binge watching lang ako sa clinic. Kasi ko hindi, iba na lang. Mag-paint na lang ako. At least may something productive pa akong nagagawa.
Yeah, ganda nga po eh. So if mostly yung you put you do this sa journal mo? Yung parang
I have like, well, hindi na masyado ngayon eh. But I have one, I still try to maintain my bullet journal, pero hindi na ako consistent. Kasi nga, yung pandemic, parang binulabog niya rin yung mundo ko eh. Kasi magulo talaga. So, I had a bullet journal before, but I can never finish it. So, I decided I'll just do an art journal and Bible journaling. Those are two different books. So, this one, yung nasa picture, that was my first sketchbook. So, yan yung una ho. So, anytime ko lang ma-feel, magpe-paint ako. Then, the previous one that you showed with the verses, that's my Bible journal. So, I learned na when you read the Bible kasi, parang siya eh. You have to imagine your situation that you were actually there sa Bible verse na binabasa mo. Then you try to reflect from there. So minsan magpe-paint ka scenario, minsan gusto mo lang yung certain verse. So from there, tas may reflection ka. Yung reflection ko, hindi na siya naka-calligraphy. Sinusulat ko na siya. Yun. Ay, may nagsabi sana all marunong mag-painting. Trust me. It starts with saying yes to try, then you never know. Kasi kung titinan mo talaga yung mga painting ko from the first time, talaga pati yung calligraphy ko, ay, hindi talaga.
Sabagay. Oh, ayan sabi ni Mommy EJ, ang pretty talaga, Doc.
Syempre, same tayo. Pretty rin si EJ. Lahat tayo pretty.
Pero Doc, etong naka-flash ngayon sa screen. Gano'n katagal to usually natatapos?
Depende. Kasi ako yung tipong, yun ang maganda sa watercolor kasi, you have to wait for it to dry. So, some techniques, yung iba, gumagamit ng blow dryer para matuyo agad. Ako, hindi. Gusto ko kasi, hayaan ko siya matuyo. Minsan, manonood muna ako, maglalaro ako sa tab ko, ganyan. O kaya kakain din saka ganyan. Pero ito, kasi if you notice, yung gitna na bud, it has layers kasi. So, I have to wait for it to dry. So, around mga, kung oras ibibilang ko sa buo, mga 1 to 2 hours siguro yan. Kasi I have to wait for it to dry. Then, yung strokes kasi. So, hindi lang yan isa. So, the yellow, that's the base. Tapos, nagle-layer up ka. Ganon siya.
I see. So, parang if isa-sum up, 2 hours, pero syempre may waiting time. Pwede siyang
Oo,
abutin ng isang
pwedeng umaga, tas gabi nung natapos, o kaya bukas na. Kasi ganyan ako. May pagka-procrastinator din ako eh. Sakit ko yan eh. So, bukas na lang. So, like ngayon, meron pa ako dyan. Mga 5 days na yan nandyan lang. Kasi tinatamad pa mag-paint ulit. Oo, pending.
Pero
Yung mga
pagka mga
ginagawa ko.
ganyan ba, meron kayong sinusundan? Or parang imagination na yun?
Ang nag-inspire kasi sa akin before, yung nag-watercolor na ako, sabi ko, I needed something na mag-start ng challenge. So, if you see, Bianca's Art Challenge, yun. So, si Bianca kasi, Art by Bianca, taga-Canada yan siya. Meron siya before weekly prompt. So, nag-commit ako last year that I will do it every week for 1 year. Tapos kung hindi ko naman magawa, okay lang. Tapos from there, I started meeting people who are also participating in the challenges. So parang nagkaroon kami ng I had a small group of artist friends din. Yung iba, stay at home mom, yung iba may trabaho talaga. So from there, yun, doon na yung nag-start. So last year lang kasi talaga ako naging committed talaga yung time, nag-aalat talaga ako para mag-paint. Tapos yun. So in between that week, nagtatry ako gumawa pa ng extra. I cannot do everyday. Talaga kaya ng powers ko. So, yan. Then I met these people. Tapos ngayon, yan, may challenge pa rin. Yan. Tapos nakatulong din, nag-invest ako mag-subscribe sa Skillshare. I'm sure familiar kayo sa Skillshare. So, Skillshare has many platforms kasi. So, sa art, maraming mga artists na nandun na pina-follow ko na sa Instagram, they have their classes in Skillshare. So, I take their classes as well to learn more techniques. Tapos from there, nakapag-create ka na rin ng sarili mong art. Yung iba, galing sa picture. Yes.
May business idea na ako sa inyo, Doc.
Ano?
Kasi, eto, meron akong, tatanggalin muna natin.
Yan. Ano yan?
Meron akong planner. Si Mommy ito.
Yeah.
So, itong nandito na to, ito ginagawa niyo, diba? So, pwede siyang maging syempre, apart from being yung design ng planner, dun sa pages, portions of your design, your artwork can also be here like on a monthly thing, diba?
Yeah, pwede. Yeah. Maraming nagagaganyan. They even give they have calendars, yung mga pang wallpaper sa phone. Libre nila binibigay. Pero yung iba, there's this website, yung Society 6. So this is a website. If you don't have kasi the funds to print everything, ayaw mo rin ng ganun. Siyempre, you only want your pattern to be used. Then, ang ginagawa lang dun is they just scan your artwork. Tapos, they will from there, ikaw na bahala saan mo gustong ilagay. So, it will be shown in the mug, t-shirt, ganyan. Tapos, they will show you na ito yung magiging itsura. And you can sell it that way. Tapos, sila na bahala. You just get royalty from the sale. Oo. Ganun siya.
Have you tried that, Doc?
Siyempre, hindi pa ako nagsascan. Like I said, sakit ko yan eh. Sige lang. Procrastinating pa yan.
Ito, kasi, isip ko lang, no? So, pwede natin gawing project for next year, diba?
Yes. Pwede.
Sarili nating parang inspirational planner.
Ay, gusto ko yan. Collaboration ba yan? Why not?
Yes, Doc, oh my God.
Gusto ko yan.
Baka makalimutan ko yung business idea na to.
Susulat mo? Naka-record naman.
Oo nga. Pero mas maganda isulat ko na rin. Ayan.
Oh, sige. Yan.
Kasi Doc, alam niyo na, mom brain is real. So, ayan. Ayan. Ano nangyari sa'yo? Ba't ka nagtago? Ayan. Naku, Doc, excited naman ako dito. Kasi alam niyo, Doc, siyempre, ang gusto nating planner is yung makakapag-remind sa atin on our relationship with God. So, nakakatuwa na you're already doing it. diba?
Yeah.
Yung Bible, ano ba tawag?
Journaling.
Bible
Yan
journaling.
talaga nag-ungkat sa akin para nag-watercolor ako. So, it started with that.
Oo, ang ganda
Ganon.
niya. Ang
Oo.
ganda niya. So, ayan.
Yes.
O, diba? It's a yes na agad. Ikaw nag-yes para kay Tita Doc. Yeah, pero excited ako, Doc. Kasi nga, I mean, things like this, ito yung dapat na talagang sinishare natin, di ba? Hindi yung mga fake news and mga whatever. So,
Yes.
yan. So, I'm really, kaya pala siguro nag-yes ka, Doc, para maano natin to mabuo natin tong idea na to eh. Nakakatuwa siya. So, 2 years pa lang talaga na nag-start ka na.
Magti-3 days ako, 2.5, mga ganun pa lang. Yan. Nagseryoso ako mga October 2017, mga ganun.
Ayan. Ayan, meron na tayong agad. Sabi ni Mommy Regina, wow, I like planners. Affordable na maganda, mommies. Yes, we will think of a really good
we will
thing.
conceptualize that. We'll brainstorm.
Yes. I'm so excited, Doc, na magagawin natin to. Sige, basta, natin yan, bibigyan natin ng time yan. So, ayan. So, 2 years. Doc, ngayon, since, ilang months na lang ba before we end the year? No? Parang meron ka ba bang parang
3.
Meron ka pa bang gusto na parang artwork na gawin parang for the remaining months before or something to achieve sa artwork as an artwork artist?
Bigger size painting. Kasi lagi kong kasi yung peony na pinost mo yung una, yan yung so far pinakamalaki ko, pati yung isang landscape na ginawa ko. So, kailangan ko broaden and widen. Literally hindi figuratively, literally yung painting ko. Para lang, mas makita ko siya. Kasi pag small lang siya, parang okay lang. Kasi I was playing safe kasi with small paintings eh. So, when you do bigger ones, you tend to, you dare yourself to be better in what you're doing. So,
grabe, ano lang to, Doc? Maliit lang yan? As in,
yan ay parang,
lang.
A5? Parang ganun lang yan. A5, A4. Ganun lang yan. Malit lang yan. Malit lang yan.
Grabe, so, Doc, dapat yung ganitong paintings, this needs to be magnified kasi ang ganda.
Oo nga, nagulat nga rin ako dyan eh.
Ang ganda nito, sobra. Nung nakita ko, ang ganda.
This one, I took it with a Zoom class dito sa Qatar. May isang doctor din siya nagpe-paint. So, gumawa siya ng Zoom class. So, sabay-sabay kami nag-paint, gano'n. Pero kanya-kanya interpretation. We don't look the same. Yung mga paintings namin do not look the same.
Okay.
So, yun.
So, parang meron kayong sinundan, pero iba yung interpretations nyo. Iba yung naging result. Ang galing.
Yes.
Ang galing.
Kaya
so, yung mga
siya.
ganitong paintings nyo, Doc, nasa bahay nyo ba yan? Ano ba siya? Parang...
Meron yan. Kung nakikita nyo sa likod.
Nakita ko ngayon.
Yan. Meron yung nabili sa IKEA, yung parang lalagyan ng mga clips. So, doon ko lang siya nilalagay. Hindi ko pa yan naayos talaga.
Yeah, kailangan, Doc. Ang ganda niyan natin no? So, ayan, excited na raw sila,
ako din.
Abangan siya agad, diba? Hello, dito pala si Mami Sheena. Hello, Mami Sheena. Doktora and painter pa. Wow.
Salamat.
Diba?
Yes.
So, bigger painting. Sana makita namin yan, Doc, soon. Kailan ba? Yung bigger paintings. So, bumili na kayo ng materials for parang bigger canvas.
Oo, meron. Nasa taas konti. Taas mo pa. Ay, hindi. One of the recent ones yun eh. Yung parang nasa farm, that was my biggest one so far. Parang farm na landscape. That one, yung may storm. Yan. Yep. Biggest by far. Think mga 10 by 12 ata yan na inch. Yan. So, may nagregalo sa akin ng malaking canvas. Hindi ko pa siya pinapakialaman. Nandun lang siya, nakastore. Yan.
Doc, paano yung sa creativity niyo? Parang, okay, today, this is what I'm going to do. Parang, how do you plan it out? Or parang, do do you let parang your creativity just flow or inspire you for the day? Na parang today I'm feeling like I'm going to paint peony or
Ah,
ganyan. Paano yung ano niyo doon?
some days ganyan ako, yung parang mag-isip ako, parang gusto kong gumawa ng parang bookmark, gano'n. So, I will paint. Pero favorite subject ko lagi florals kasi, flowers talaga.
Oh, yeah.
So, pag gusto ko spontaneous lang, di loose flowers lang siya. Pero may time talaga when I wanted to focus talaga. So, like this one, yung landscape na yan. So, before I finish this one, I had to do my own palette pa. Pag sa palette, itetest mo muna yung swatches mo kung anong mga shades na gagamitin mo. And then, from there, lalayer mo ng ilalayer yung pagpe-paint. So, this one per day yan eh. Kasi gusto ko matuyo talaga siya bago ko siya paint ulit. So, mga 3 days din to. Pero hindi siya 3 days na buong buo. Kung ito total ko yung in 1 day, siguro mga 4 hours siguro, ganyan. Kasi, na medyo na-challenge talaga. Kaya nga challenge eh. Medyo na-challenge din talaga ako dyan. Oo. Yung perspective, kailangan na nakikita mo siya, ganun. Yun ang gusto mong effect.
Ng on how you shared yung process, di ba? Na parang, for me kasi parang mas authentic yung dating na you let it, parang air dry kaysa yung i-blow dry mo, di ba? So, talagang, alam mommies, no, na talagang pinaghihirapan yung kada painting na, kaya dapat talaga ma-share natin yung ganyang paintings, okay? May question tayo regarding your passion. Sabi ni Mommy Arlene, Doc, ask ko, sino po ang inspiration mo sa pagpe-paint? Ay,
inspiration?
Kinikilig si Doc.
Actually, hindi na, inspiration. Wala. Sino ba? Siguro yung mga modern, hindi, kasi gusto ko yung mga modern na mga botanical artists. So far, I like Anna Mason and Billy Showell. Sila yung lumilitaw. Pero sa mga landscape, may isa akong nakikita lagi na friend, si Theory. Nasa din siya, Facebook. Sobrang niyang detailed na parang lifelike yung mga pictures niya. Tapos sa mga, depende kasi sa topic eh. Pero yung mga classic artists, hindi ko pa sila masyado. Pangarap ko maging katulad ni nila. Michelangelo, pero hindi naman. Asa pa. Pero hindi naman. Hindi. Pero hindi ko kaya yung style nila. Monet, I tried, but I cannot. Yung mga ganun. Siguro siguro more on the subject. So, pag-paint, wala tayong masyadong fina-follow. But I do, yan, si Anna Mason, I did subscribe to her. So, may sinusundan ako from her as well. Ganun.
Siguro,
kaya yung peony, sa kanya ko nakuha yung idea kung paano i-paint.
Ganda kasi. Yun nga, kaya nakita ko yun. Parang mas maganda. Kaya lagi ko tinitingnan yung feed niya pag may nakita pa akong ibang peonies. Ang ganda kasi talaga niya. Hindi ko alam bakit ako talagang attracted sa flower na yun. Pero ang ganda-ganda na lang for me.
Challenging pati. Kaya
ayun
gusto
lang. Yung friend ko, Doc, na na-guest ko rin siya. Sa naman, she's doing, ano ba tawag doon? Palette, buttercream palette.
Yeah, oo.
So, favorite
sa
niya rin
frosting.
favorite niya rin is peonies rin. So, ang ganda ng kanyang, siyempre, basta peonies.
Yes.
Siguro, Doc, to paraphrase yung question nila, parang, yung kanina kasi siguro sa parang art industry eh. Pero, parang how do you get, or who do you get your inspiration to? I mean, parang, did your husband parang encourage you to do this or nung
I think this is more like God telling me to paint. Kasi nag-start nga siya with the bullet journaling eh. So na-realize ko na I can do more. So I started more than that. Tas grateful ako that I have a supportive husband na pag nag-hoard ako ng materials, sige lang, go lang siya.
Sige,
tapos binilhan niya ako ng desk. Oo. Kung papers lang pag-usapan natin, marami pa akong papers dito. Ganon.
Katuwa naman. Kaya thankful talaga sa mga supportive husbands.
Yes, kaya I appreciate dapat marunong mag-thank you sa husbands. Very important yan.
Exactly. Mamaya pagdating na niya, sabi mo thank you ako.
Sige.
Ayan, Doc, I think we have last question.
Okay.
Si Mami Sheena. Yung pagpe-paint ba, Doctor, is na pag-aaralan or people are born with it na? Ayan.
Di naman. Kasi even the most talented person still needs to harness their skills. 'Di ba? So, I remember before na, I mean, naalala ko dati sa isang homily, ang hinomily niya ay basketball. Dahil yan ang passion ng asawa ko. Sige, i-share ko na lang.
Right,
So,
right.
he compared two players. He was comparing Michael Jordan versus Iverson. So, they are both talented players. But Jordan made his skill greater by practicing. So I can also say the same thing sa art. If you really like it, there's always, eto maganda ngayon, there's so many avenues to learn. Maraming mga platforms sa Instagram, sa YouTube, sa mga workshops. You can attend face-to-face workshops. Sa Philippines, ang dami-dami nila dyan. So, you can save up for it. Tapos you start the basic. Then from there, practice lang yan. Practice, practice, and learn. Learn the basics talaga. From there, natutunan mo rin. Kasi ako hindi ko kayang mag-paint ng ganyan if I didn't learn from from experts din. Kasi hindi ko akuin, talent ko lang yan. Hindi naman. May iba takot. Sabi ko, paano malalaman kung hindi mo susubukan, di ba?
Yeah, tama.
So, you have to try. You don't give up na hindi mo pa natatry. Ay, hindi talaga to para sa akin, di ba? Malay mo, hindi ang watercolor for you. Baka mas comfortable ka with calligraphy. Why not do calligraphy? Or you're more comfortable with acrylic painting, o di mag-acrylic. Or some are doing other forms of art. So, yung mga, marami yan eh. So, may glass painting, may mga, yung mga resins, yung mga ganun. Yan yung mga uso ngayon eh. So, try to venture in these things. Magugulat kayo. Even with baking, it's still an art. Kasi, when you do frostings and yung mga cakes, di mo makailangan maging, yeah.
Totoo
So, you
yun.
learn.
Yeah. Kaya kailangan talaga i-practice yun.
Yes.
Yung
Lang, discover yourself. You have to try. Yan. Ang bulinggit ay may kausap sa bintana. Hayaan mo siya. Yan.
Ayan. So, thank you so much, Doctoria, for
Yes, I had fun.
Yay!
Thank
That's
you.
our
Thank
goal,
you.
for you to have
Yes.
fun.
Yes.
So, kung wala na bang hahabol sa ating online raffle, so i-raffle na natin yan. Dahil mamamatay na ang camera ko. Wait lang. Ayan. Ano tayo dito, Doc eh? Parang live roulette. May live roulette ako na
Sige.
Sige, natin to. So, napaka-generous ni Doc. So, 2 winners tayo today.
Yes.
And green. Ayan. Tapos, share order natin. Ayan. Kita ba, Doc? Kita?
Buffer pa siya. Ayan, yan na.
Tanggalin natin yung tanggalin ko lang to.
Pangalan natin.
Yeah. Yan.
Ayan.
Alright. Sige. Sino kayang mananalo?
Ang cute tingnan ng roulette.
Diba? Cute, no? Diba? Si Mama
Grabe.
Joy.
May treat.
Congratulations.
Wow. Congratulations. Yeah.
Ayan. Okay, next. Sino ang next na mananalo? Sino ang next na mananalo? Uy! Si Mommy Bessie. Mommy Bessie, are you here?
Yes. Wow. Congrats.
Comment down that you're here. Check na natin. Mama Josa is here. Ayan, Mama. Oh, ayan. Nandito rin pala si Mommy Bessie. Congratulations. Sabi niya,
Congratulations. Yes.
Thank you, Doc Kay. Ang gaan makinig sa inyo. Iba talagang aura pag lagi nakasmile.
Thank you. I'm touched naman. Salamat. Yan.
Sabi ni Mommy Bessie, thank you, Doc. Ayan.
You're welcome. Yes.
Nakakatuwa naman. Oh, Doc, grabe nag-enjoy din ako. I'm sure na
yes.
Happy ako dun sa parang may bright idea. Si Holy Spirit yata yun.
Yes, I totally agree sa Holy Spirit.
Thank you so much, Doc.
Yes.
Ano ba, siguro ano na lang, any message siguro sa ating mommies na last message for how to ano ba, take care or kung meron kaming worries ganyan. Ano kayang message niyo sa amin?
Siguro lagi ko kasi sinasabi sa mga parents, when you become a parent, it's a decision that you make. You want to be a
Mm.
parent. So when you become a parent, what would you like your child to be? It's not the profession or ambition, ha. You want
Mm.
them to be an independent and dependable person when they grow up. So as a parent, you mold them to be one. So it's easy, it's okay to spoil but not too much. There's a fine line for everything kasi. Pero always remember na yung love mo for them, it doesn't have to be measured ngayon lang mahal mo sila. Your love should be measured up to their future. How would you like them to be? Ganon. Ganon lagi sinasabi ko sa parents. So if you want them to be independent, then you have to teach them how to be one at a young age. Yun talaga. Tapos sa painting naman, you don't limit yourself. Yan. So, like me, I discovered it late na, but it's never too late din. Yan. So, sa
Yeah.
mga mommies, even if you say na pagod na, si baby, ganyan, have time for yourself din. Whatever it is, make time for yourself and it's never too late to learn something new.
I
Yan.
love that. I love
Yun
that. Thank you
lang.
so
Yes.
much, Dong.
And also
Maraming
pray ha. Pray kayo. Teach your child to pray. You have to
yes.
teach them how to pray. I think this is the best time to teach them how to pray. Yan.
Yeah, yeah, because we have more time to spend with them.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes.
Ayan.
Yun.
Thank you so much, Dong.
Thank
Super
you.
happy
Thank
na
you.
ako
I had
sa'yo.
so much fun.
Yay.
Akala ko nga parang kakabahan talaga ako ng gusto. Pero na-warm up naman ako. Yan.
Yay! Yan yung gusto kong marinig.
Yes, and
Ayan.
thank you so much ha. Parang wala. Kasi maganda ng loob ko sa family niyo eh. So when you said,
Yay!
okay lang ba, Doc? Ganyan. Sabi ko, why not? Sige, go. Yan. Kung ano man ang outcome nito.
Oo
Yun.
naman. I'm so happy. Tsaka tingnan niyo naman yung mga comments ng mga mommies natin, Doc, 'di ba? Talagang na-appreciate nila yung mga shinare niyo. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Thank you. Tsaka
Thank
sabi
you
ni
also, mommies.
yan,
Yan.
never too late nga daw. So, na-inspire niyo pa sila if, there's something that they really wanted to do pero they're setting it aside. So, I think, mommies, yung sinasabi ni Dr. now is the best time to do that. Diba? So, it's never too late. Ayan.
Yes.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Doc.
Thank you. Thank you.
Medyo pahinga muna kayo before your shift.
Two,
Pero
2
baka
o'clock pa. So I still have time. Yeah.
Yay! So, baka dalawa
Okay.
kami this week sa inyo. Thank you, Doc. Thank you.
Bye-bye. God bless.
Bye-bye.
Okay,
Yan.
bye-bye. Yeah.
Ayan, mami, nakakatuwa ang ating, doktora na guest, diba? So, I really like her because she's, parang, yung aura niya kasi, tama kayo, sobrang, yun siguro yung nagpagaan din ng loob namin. She's, yung smiling face, Doc. Tapos, natuwa kami on how she easily, is very comfortable to mingle with Caleb, ganyan. Si Caleb din naman, niya rin sa kanya. Nung last time nga lang, gusto na iuwi ni Caleb yung toys ni Doktora sa clinic niya. So, syempre, di ba? Medyo kabada ko, baka mamaya iuwi niya. Kasi may iba yatang ay hindi, iba pala yun. Yung binigay ni Doktora na iron. Hindi naman yun toy. Pero yun, nakakatuwa lang na magaan yung dog ni Caleb sa kanya. So, syempre, kami na rin, di ba? So, ayun. Thank you so much, mommy, sa time nyo. Super enjoy ako. I hope nag-enjoy din kayo, na-bless kayo, na-inspire kayo. And of course, once again, sinasabi ko nga na i-share nyo to sa mga tao who needs to hear this, who needs to watch this episode. So, next week, I have, to cap off the month of my birth month. So, I will have Mommy Ara, who is also a mommy vlogger, and I think she's having more than 12,000 na yata yung followers niya sa Instagram. Pero sa YouTube, I think more than that. And for me, she's a woman of influence. Parang that's how I see her. She will be with us on Sunday next week. And then on Saturday, if I'm not mistaken, si Miss Rosie and Miss Rosanna, so I call her Miss Rosie, ano naman siya, she is parang pastora, ganyan. And she's like my angel sa workplace ko before, na pagka ako ay nagkakaroon ng conflict sa office with the boss, ganyan, I call her up and then she prays over me kasi nga baka mamaya may gawin ako, ganyan. So talagang, but we will talk about godly marriage, ayan, ganyan. So I'm excited na ma-share siya sa inyo, and yung wisdom na ma-receive nyo from Miss Rosie. Ayan. And then on Friday naman, I will have Mommy Road. Oops, nawala. Wala ako. Wait lang. Lagay natin yung isang cam ko. Ayan. Ayan, 'di ba? Sabi ko nga wala wala nang battery yung ko, yung cam ko. So, 'yun, si Mommy Road naman, she is a leader of No Excuse Mom Philippines. The Philippines chapter, kasi No Excuse Moms is from all over the world. So the leader of the head of sa Philippines, si Mommy Rose, so she will be with us, and she will share with us her fitness journey and how you can also be a member or part of No Excuse Mom Philippines. Ayan. So pag nakita niyo siya, her body is actually hindi yung pa-sexy na pero mai-inspire kayo kasi siya yung nag-inspire sa akin to do my home workout. So, ayan. Excited ako. I hope you are excited. But for now, muna natin. Pahinga muna tayo, diba? So, happy Sunday, mommies. I hope na nag-enjoy kayo. And once again, nurture yourself first because nurturing starts with